This is the reason why it's important to prepare for retirement as early as possible and to really include it as part of your financial plan. This is probably a lesson that all financial advocates say na the earlier do you invest, the better. And I will tell you a simple illustration kung bakit talaga very important mag-invest as early as you can. So imagine 3 friends, si Mr. Invest Now, si Mr. Catch Up, at saka si Mr. Wait Longer. Si Mr. Invest Now, nagsimula siya mag-invest ng 50,000 pesos per year at the age of 30 years old. Yung 50,000 pesos per year, that's roughly 4,600 per month. I think if you're at the age of 30, hopefully kaya mong mag-invest ng at least 4,000 or 5,000 pesos per month. So this is really very possible. 50,000 pesos per year, meron ka pang Christmas bonus at saka 13th month pay niyan, di ba? So siguro yung 13th month pay mo, a large chunk of it, i-invest mo. Mag-i-invest siya ng 50,000 pesos per year until the age of 60. Si Mr. Catch Up, sabi niya, saka na ako mag-i-invest kasi gusto ko munang i-enjoy yung sweldo ko, magta-travel muna ka ngayon, bibilin ko yung mga latest gadgets, etc. So nung naging 40 years old siya, dun siya humabol, si Mr. Catch Up. Nag-invest siya ng 100,000 pesos per year, starting at the age of 40 until the age of 60. Yung pangatlo nilang kaibigan, si Mr. Wait Longer, talagang naghintay siya hanggang dumating siya ng 50 years old. Pero sa loob niya, inisip niya, babawiin ko naman kasi si Mr. Wait Longer, yung pangatlo, nag-invest siya ng 200,000 pesos per year starting at the age of 50 until the age of 60. So kung titingnan ninyo, when they reach 60, si Mr. Invest Now, 50,000 pesos per year times 30 years, nag-invest si Mr. Invest Now ng 1.5 million pesos in total. Si Mr. Catch Up at si Mr. Wait Longer, both of them invested 2 million. So si Mr. Catch Up, 100,000 pesos per year times 20 years. Si Mr. Wait Longer, 200,000 per year times 10 years. Both of them, 2 million yung total na na-invest nila. Samantalang si Mr. Invest Now, 1.5 million lang. Pero by the time that they reach 60, assuming 10% compounded annual growth rate dun sa investment na pinili nila, si Mr. Invest Now, merong 10 million pesos, 10 plus million pesos. Si Mr. Catch Up, 7 million at si Mr. Wait Longer, 4 million lang. So sobrang laki nung difference kahit na mas malaki yung ininvest ni Mr. Catch Up at saka ni Mr. Wait Longer. Talo pa rin sila dun sa investment growth ni Mr. Invest Now na 10 million. So very important to invest as early as you can. Kahit na maliit, basta masimulan mo ngayon. Time is your ally. Time is your friend when it comes to investing, and that will help you leverage time and compound the value of your investment. The question now is, saan ka mag-i-invest? What are the best investment vehicles for retirement? The first one is the stock market. Historically, the stock market has provided higher returns compared to other investment options over the long term. Stocks typically outpace inflation, preserving your purchasing power. And kahit sino sigurong investment advisor, financial advisor na tanungin mo, talagang stock market ang best investment for the long term. Meron tayong historical data that will show proof that this is really the case. When you want to invest in the stock market, you will need to open an account with a stockbroker and buy stocks directly. Ang problema, for example, sa Pilipinas, sobrang daming companies in the stock market, 200 plus. Alin doon ang pipiliin mo? And that's where the dilemma comes in. Sino nga ba talagang bibilin ko dito? Nakakatakot na pumili lang basta-basta dahil baka magkamali tayo ng pipiliin. Pangalawa, since you are buying shares of a company, you will need to monitor yung performance ng company kasi hindi naman forever na growing ang isang company. It will come a time na magiging stable na siya and yung growth niya ay medyo maliit na lang. So if we want to optimize the growth of our investments in the stock market, we will need to rebalance our portfolio often. We need to keep updated with what's happening sa mga companies na binibili natin and always on the lookout for new and good companies that have great growth potential. So kung wala kang skills, wala kang oras to really study and monitor the stock market, ang option mo is yung pooled funds. You can still invest in the stock market, but you can do it through a mutual fund or a unit investment trust fund. Or collectively, you can say that they are pooled funds. Pooled funds provides instant diversification that helps minimize and manage risk against economic volatility. They are managed by professionals and experts so you can just relax and focus on other priorities. So hindi mo na kailangang mag-monitor kung ano nangyayari sa stock market. Just invest in a mutual fund na maganda ang track record, na magaling yung fund manager, and just invest regularly din. Hayaan mo na yung fund manager ang mamroblema kung paano i-rebalance yung portfolio mo, kung anong mga stocks ang bibilhin. Para sa akin talaga, kung wala kang oras at wala ka ring skills or ayaw mo na pag-aralan yung kung paano ba mag-analyze sa mga stocks, investing in an equity fund, equity growth fund in particular, would be your best option. Huwag tayong mag-i-invest sa isang index fund lang kasi that will just track the index. It's better to invest in an equity growth fund kasi ang goal nun ay to beat the index. Kung meron ka ng mga mutual funds na significant na yung growth, you can probably redeem some of those and transfer to an index fund para less risky, less volatile, I would say. So, may mga strategies din na pwede natin gawin in the future, but in general, you don't have to monitor every week or every month yung investment mo when you are invested in a pooled fund. Lastly, you can invest in pera, yung personal equity and retirement account. When you invest in pera, particularly for retirement, you can enjoy all the benefits that comes from investing in the stock market and in pooled funds. Plus, you have additional tax benefits that will maximize the growth of your money. So, yung nabanggit ko na benefits na nakukuha mo by investing in the stock market kasi historically, mataas ang returns yan. Yung diversification and professional management ng pooled funds, makukuha mo rin when you invest in pera. Pero may additional tax benefits ka. Ano ba itong mga tax benefits ng pera? Merong 5% annual tax credit. May tax-exempt employer contributions. Kung yung company mo, nag-participate siya sa pera para sa mga employees niya, may mga tax-exempt yung tinatapat na contribution ng employer. Tax exemption for investment earnings. So yung kikitain ng investment mo sa loob ng pera, tax-free yun. And tax-free withdrawals, assuming that you withdraw at the age of 55 and you have at least 5 years of contributions. Lastly, you have protection against creditors. Kung meron kang pinagkakautangan, kung meron kang personal loan or business loan or car loan or house loan sa bangko, hindi nila pwedeng galawin yung investment mo sa loob ng pera. Also, napaka-convenient na ngayon mag-open ng pera dahil mas marami ng pera administrators. during the time, ang available lang was sa BPI. Pero ngayon, meron na sa BDO, sa PNB, sa ATRAM, and pwede ka na rin mag-apply ng pera online. Dati, face-to-face, no? Personal ako pumunta sa branch para mag-open. Pero ngayon, may facility na to invest online, to open an account online. So, very convenient. In conclusion, retirement planning ensures financial security and peace of mind in your later years. Without it, you risk outliving your savings. At mahirap yon na maubusan ka ng pera during your retirement because this will lead to financial stress and a diminished quality of life. By saving and investing consistently through your working years, you can build a substantial nest egg that will support your desired lifestyle. Cover medical expenses. Nako, lalo na yan, no? Yung mga health-related expenses natin when we grow old. Very important to fund that. And also, allow you to enjoy your retirement without financial worries. Additionally, preparing for retirement can give you the freedom to pursue hobbies, travel, and spend time with loved ones without the burden of financial constraints. Nako, yung mga apo mo, laging kinukulit yung mga magulang nila na bisitahin ka kasi nag-i-enjoy sila na kasama ka dahil lagi ka nanlilibre, di ba? Marami kang nakapagbigay ka na regalo sa kanila. Siyempre, yun yung gusto natin. Moreover, relying solely on government pensions or social security may not be sufficient to maintain your current standard of living. These benefits often cover only basic needs. A proactive approach will allow you to take advantage of tax benefits among other things. Huwag tayong mag-rely solely sa SSS or GSIS pension natin. Ultimately, preparing for retirement is about securing your financial independence and enjoying the fruits of your labor in your golden years.